Hello, hello, John.
Hello, hello, Franz.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I'm the only one today.
Hello.
Oh, you look so good.
John.
New glasses. I really like them.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome. I can see Monica is also here. Franz is here.
Hello, hello.
We're still waiting for the rest of the team to join in. As you said, the glasses here, they're really, really actually coming up well. I've been taking them out for a test, and as we wait for the other guys, I can maybe tell you a little bit about what I like the most about them is that now you can record HD videos on these.
Mm-hmm. Just like this?
And the video,
Okay.
yes, and the video quality is quite good. I really like the video quality out of it. I wish my background was better. I could share with you this video. Anyway, it is on the live. Welcome so much, Monica. Welcome, Franz. Today's call has been a little bit abrupt. I sent the link out a little bit late, but nonetheless, we'll still move on with Mentorship Mondays as usual. We want to have any questions that you might have from the Techpreneur Gateway. If you have any question or if you're stuck anywhere, this call is specifically to get you unstuck. And I've also prepared to take you through something that maybe I would like to start maybe after some few minutes, maybe when it reaches with 10 minutes like so, as we wait for the rest. So welcome, welcome. So if you have any question, you can just type it out on the chat box or the comment box, and you can actually leave a comment from our YouTube side as well. We are on YouTube, yes. So today, I'm still waiting. I can see there's somebody else. That's good. That is good. All right. Somebody wants to know an onboarding system. That's a good question. Very good question. And working system. Whoa, these are tough questions to answer live on YouTube, but I will try my best. If you have questions, feel free to chat. I'm still waiting for a quorum to reach. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes to see if the Rwanda team is going to join either Poda or Price so that we can have a representation. We can have that representation. We still have to wait for a few of us to come in. So if you happened to have visited skills.workmate.club, this is our skills website. We have the Techpreneur Gateway right there. And the Techpreneur Gateway is all about, you know, starting and growing your business online from A to Z. So today I'm going to focus on one of these tools, and that tool is Canva. So I'm going to talk a little bit about branding. And I'm going to be emphasizing on the importance of branding in establishing a strong online presence. So that's my presentation for the day, even before I get to your questions. Very good. Very good. I can see your questions. Keep them coming in. We are going to be sharing those questions, trying to answer them for this Q&A. Welcome so much. I can see Jotech is also here. And it is always good also if you are able, if you're in a position where you are able to put on your video so that we can get to see each other as well. It is good training for you because we are training you to be techpreneurs. Most of the times you will be talking directly with clients. And the reason as to why you will hop on a call is, first of all, to see, are you a real person? That's number one. And number two, do you actually know how to do what you said you can do? Because on proposal is writing, we have our amazing friend ChatGPT who can write great proposals, but the client will want to see you and ask you direct questions so that you can answer them on top of your head. So it is also good part of training. And we already started our mentorship today because I really like because people buy. Yeah, if you're writing something down, this is good. This is a good one. People buy, they buy you first before they buy what you're selling. Okay. So I remember one time I was serving in church, and I come from a church where excellence is really, really emphasized. So number one, you have to be excellent in your presentation. Excellent presentation is key, right? Then you have to wear the best. Always make sure that you wear the best. And I know most of you, maybe they're thinking, hey, what is best? What do you mean by wear the best? I simply mean you have to wear a smile. This is something that you don't really leave behind. I mean, on top of all your wardrobe, please make sure that you wear a smile. And all the time, I mean, make sure that you look like you're somebody who is presentable. So you're presenting excellence, you're wearing a smile, you're well on your way to signing your first contract. I can tell you that for sure. So branding basics. I was still buying time to see if somebody else will join the call. I can see we are 12 minutes in. And so we are going to start with the branding basics. So what is branding? What is branding? And we have already talked about, and that was actually not even a part of the conversation for today's, but branding is when you position the image that you give to the audience on how they're going to perceive you. And what do I mean? I just want to be very, very speak in a very, very language that is naive so that everybody can understand this. So branding, the most important part of branding is the image that it creates. We've already talked about personal presentation and how you need, or the most important thing you need to wear is a smile. The next thing in your business, either you are the business or you have created a service, there is something that we call in marketing, we call it packaging. Okay. And think about it. All the things that you know, right? Right now, I'm wearing some Ray-Bans. Ray-Bans. When I say Ray-Bans, what comes to your mind? When I say when I say Samsung, what comes to your mind? When I say, something like Sony, what comes to your mind? So what exactly are those? Those are brands. So branding means that is the art of doing exactly that, getting to be known, having an identity. And the importance of this is that this is how people identify with you. When you see that small swoosh, from this side to this side on any part of, maybe it's a shoe or it's a shirt, this is Nike, even without them having to write, because their branding has enabled them to do that. So it is very, very important. We cannot overemphasize the importance of branding. And it's the same thing we've said, people buy you first before they buy what you're selling. So in your screen right now, you can see different types of brands. And the reason as to why they exist is simply to create identity. Okay. So for example, this is a WordPress. This is a WordPress. If I see this W that is encompassing this circle, then I know this is WordPress because this is their brand. If I see this, I know this is the skills transfer program. If I see these WooCommerce, I can see they have a brand. So the brand is the identity, and it varies, even including with the colors. Each colors, even the colors, they communicate something. So there's a very, very, very big communication that happens when you do proper branding. So can you list down some of the brands that you know? Just type inside the chat box some of the brands that you know, and just try to imagine, of an age where all those things were not there, were non-existent. I can see Apple, Safaricom, right? Omo, and these are things that right now you can't even imagine that they were non-existent. So as entrepreneurs, these are people who just come up with the idea. So once you have the idea for your product or service, the next important thing you need to do is to brand it. So branding is a very, very important part of everything. So you guys are very lucky because you're starting off in a place where everything has become easy. And that's why in one course, you're able to squeeze all these things, because technology has really, really advanced. And now we have got something that is called Canva. Canva. And I'm going to introduce you a little bit about Canva and just show you the magic that you can achieve and why I love Canva. I love Canva. I used to use other softwares before that I will not mention on this call, but just know right now, I do not have any program that is installed pertaining to graphics because I can do everything on Canva. And so let me just share with you here. I'll use my other browser, my personal browser. So I'm going to switch to this and open canva.com. So how do we get to this piece of software that is going to help us in branding? You use a website that is called canva.com. Canva.com. So Canva, what can you do in Canva? It is all about design. Design, 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 design. And so I'm going to tell you why you should use Canva. Why you should use Canva. You should use Canva because of a few reasons. Number one, it is online. It means on any device that you're using, provided you're connected to the internet. You don't need any special software. You don't need all those. They have already done a very heavy bit of lifting for you. So don't worry about this. Even if you're not a graphic designer, you can use Canva. Number two reason is it is because it is already sized to scale. What do I mean? I mean, if you want to create a Facebook post, Canva already has got what they call the artboards that are already sized to scale. So you are going to come here to Canva, create an Instagram post, and when you post that post on Instagram, it is going to fit perfectly. So why does that matter? It matters a lot. It matters a lot because there's nothing as unprofessional as posting something and, maybe it's even your photo or a photo of the client, and then half of his head is cut out. So people can only see from the nose downwards. What do you think about that advertisement? Is that good advertising? I don't think so. So having to, before we used to have to open up specific software, wait it up for it to load, come to a new file, input all those sizes, parameters, and if you don't know them, woe unto you. But now I introduce you to Canva, where you can design anything that you would like, any poster that you could imagine of, any brochure, any marketing material. And I can tell you, if you are good at this software only, if you perfect it, you can't finish the amount of work that is available for this. And this is a good skill to acquire because if you have a good eye on design, Canva also has got you covered with templates. Can you imagine? Somebody has already gone to the extent of making for you examples, great examples of exactly what you need to create. Anything that you could ever design for, think about in matters design. So docs, whiteboards, presentations, social media, videos, websites, everything you can that needs a design. So today I'm going to be focusing on the social media bit, that you can create things for Instagram posts, Instagram stories, Instagram ads, Instagram reels, animated Instagram posts, Instagram stories. If you know anything about stories, you know how far they can go. For your Facebook posts, that is a landscape, Facebook cover to put on top of the cover of your page, like Facebook ads, Facebook event cover, Facebook videos, Facebook stories, Facebook shops, Facebook covers, shop covers, animated Facebook covers, Facebook shops logo, the ones that you put on your profile picture. Just look at that. Already they have been resized for those placements. So even if your profile read, I am a creative branding expert with experience in creating both social media graphics for Instagram and Facebook, and you only use Canva to build out those graphics, and we are going to see in a short while how easy or how hard it is, for example, to create a Facebook ad. So I'm going to click on create a Facebook ad, right? So already the size for Facebook ad, I don't like this one, is landscape. So I'm going to come back here, look for the one that is not landscape. So all these measurements, we had to know them of head, 1200 by 628, I don't know, 1920 by 1080. This is full HD. 1080 by 1920. This is the story size, right? 1080 by 1080. This is a square. That's what I'm looking for, but I want it in a post. If you come to Instagram, Instagram post square, right? Instagram ad. So create these. A square is always a perfect one to go for because it fits on all screen sizes. If you put it on mobile, it looks great. If you put it on big screens also, it looks good. So I'm creating an Instagram now. On the left side panel, extreme left on Canva, we have got all the tools that you can use. And look at this. I love this cloud upload. I can upload, I can upload something from my computer, bring it onto Canva and use Canva to design. So if your client, for example, provides some photos, you can use those photos to start designing. Okay, so we are going to come and look for a template. We are going to come and look for a template. I just want to go with an example. We want to take an example of an event poster. Look at that. Awesome, awesome template examples. Some of them are paid. You have to know that some of them are paid. Okay, and the beauty about this, I'm just showing you all the types of templates. And these are ready to go. You can take any and just go and use it. For example, let me take this one. Look at that. It fits well. I can see the example. I see they're talking about speakers here. I'm going to delete this image, not the frame. I want to replace the image. I also want to delete this image. Okay. And here I want to introduce some karaoke. Okay. And here I want to introduce John. Okay. Okay. Social media expert. And this one I'm going to call them. Oh, I loved that magician thing. So I'm just going to say AI magician. As easy as using a Word document. Digital world. Look at that. So I want to insert here some karaoke. So I'm just going to go to the upload and I'm going to upload files from my downloads. Really downloads or computer. Let's see. I have quite a bit. Let's check the desktop. Yes, there we go. This is Sam. This is John. Load them there. Okay, Sam, come over here. Boom. John, come over here. Boom. Okay. The pink is too hot. You can come over here, change the color to a color of your liking. Like this blue. Okay. And I mean, that's it. Outline, turn it to the blue, the same blue, and this outline, turn it to this yellow. Okay, speak. If you don't like that design, you can always hover, drag and drop. Very easy to use, very, very easy to use. Do you know how many people need this kind of help on this internet right now? Take a guess. Then come to File, hit Download, select either the file type extension. JPEG is the best for sharing. Crank up the quality, and you just download the JPEG. Okay, design is complete. What do you think about it? Look at that background. It's like a torch and something like that. So all this done on Canva. Hold on, let me just show you again another magic. So for example, you're just coming to Canva and you're branding your business on either thing. For example, maybe you want to attend a seminar somewhere and you want to have a business card. So it asks you, what will you design today? And let's say we are going to design a business card. So if I tell you today to design a business card, you might start saying, oh, you know, I'm not a graphic designer and I am not, I'm not this, I'm not that. But look at this. All the designs you could ever think about. Look at that. So customize this template. Let's see. Look at that. It's a double-sided business card. Is it looking great already? Yes. So I'll put a logo here. Look at that. You can change the texts just like you would do on a Word document. You change the colors to adapt to your client brand colors. You can move things up and down, and you can download this and share it for professional, either for yourself or for somebody else. And guess what? They're willing to pay you for that. And the best news about all of these things that I'm telling you is that Canva is totally free. Yes, you have that right. Canva is totally free. Of course, there's paid templates. The templates that you see with the crown on them, they means pro. They means you have to have subscribed. And I'm going to leave you with the link that you can get a small discount if you want to use the pro version, because obviously it has the better qualities. But look at that. There are others that don't have. So even with the free plan, you will still get very good starting templates to build upon. Look at that. This is totally free. This is totally free. Look at that. You can actually start with your business card as a graphic designer and utilize Canva to design all your great designs. And if you have your first two clients, then you can actually just pay for the pro package and start making money at your space at home. Okay, so let's look at some of the demands. Is it a demanding not demanding, like, is it really on demand? And I like to use some of the marketplaces, like, for example, Upwork. And if you come to Upwork and just try to find some work and just say maybe graphics design, you find that these are things that are needed almost on, look at that. Posted 1 minute ago. Posted 1 minute ago. Canva templates. Canva templates. Already they're talking about exactly what I've shown you. Hello, I can make some amazing web design, custom design, custom t-shirt design. It's an hourly job. I'm looking to design a minimalistic senior school t-shirt, and I'm looking for help with themes and designs in general. So let's try to take a task at this. Minimalistic t-shirt. So I'm going to come back to Canva. Just hit canva.com, Canva home. If they ask you what I want to design, I'm going to just type that. School t-shirt. Okay, again, just type t-shirt. They have a Magic Studio here. Where you can turn ideas into images. Very, very interesting stuff. So I'd like you to go ahead and sign up on canva.com if you have never. And just try out some of the templates design. I'm not the best graphic designer, but I am sure that when I come to Canva, that I can always do something. I can always do something. I can always do something with Canva. All these ideas, all these things have already been done for you. So you just need to go in there, select your favorite one, edit it to your liking, download, and use it. So that's my presentation for the day. I hope you've learned something new. If not, please feel free to sign up on the Techpreneur Gateway, because at the Techpreneur Gateway, we cover more than that. I mean, the graphics or branding basics is just one of the topics that we cover throughout the Techpreneur Gateway. And so if you've not checked that out, make sure that you come to the skills.workmate.club/online business course blueprint. And today we've just been highlighting on one module, that is the branding basics. Already, I'm assuming that you have created Facebook pages. So how do you keep them engaging? You have to go into Canva, create graphics for your page, and you share them as they, so that to keep things engaging. And so you need to do that for your business, but you also do need to do that for other businesses that are willing to pay you some money to do it. So there goes your money-making skill, because a lot of people don't know how to make this money through online, and that's why we are showing you. Oh, I can see designs. Thank you, Monica, for trying out. I really love them. I really love them. They look really good. I can see Francis. I also think the same. They look good. So keep practicing. Keep practicing with the Canva. And this is one of those skills that you can really ignore it, but these are some of the skills that will never go out of fashion. Just think about when you walk in a supermarket. I want you to be environment aware. When you're walking in towards going over your daily business, just look in town. Everything you see, it's branding. The car in front of you has a brand. The supermarket, as you're going to buy your bread, it's a brand. That packaging has a brand. The milk that you buy, it's a brand. Can you try to start recreating some of the brands that you like? Just try to create something out of them, and that will really help you. Yes, this is Magdalene. Sorry about that. I can see that confusion. Forgive me about that, because that's why it's very important for us to be writing our names, because I just saw M and I finished Monica. Sorry about that. But anyway, any other question that you have today? That was my tip for today. We can actually meet again next Monday. I'll have another tip for you that you can really use. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And one of the most important part is that once you acquire these skills, they become yours. So that's what we normally insist. These are your skills, so practice them. For me, I'm already practicing and getting paid for that matter. And I also want to even take it up and now a notch higher. And so continuous learning, always engaging in such calls, be willing to learn and be willing to, oh yes, sure. And you can't be taxed on the skills. What a beautiful thing. Then again, also, when you have the skill based, you don't have to have any stock. Yeah, so you don't have to have a lot of more starting capital. You are the capital by yourself. So this is quite an easy business to start for branding, for businesses, even to support other businesses with their brands. And you don't have to tell them that you're using Canva. That can be your trade to secret. You're getting this preview information because you have already expressed some interest in learning, and you have met somebody who is willing to let you know how it is done. Personally, I have worked a lot on Canva, and maybe I will just show you so that you can, seeing is believing as well. So this is my Canva, some of my recent designs. I designed these welcome Instagram post 4 days ago. So this is something I'm using actively. I designed this welcome mobile video. Let's watch it actually. It's a nice slideshow for the showcasing a lot of different fabrics that my client is selling. And I made it on Canva. So that's it. I can edit, change the timing. These were images, but now it's a video and it's a story size. So it's very friendly for the mobile, and that's what most people are using. And we are happy that Canva exists. So I've made quite a number of things. All these, you can see we've been trying to make them on Canva. I mean, they don't want you to see all of them, and that's why they have already just refreshed. So no problem at all, but you have seen it firsthand experience on how easy it is to design a poster for an event. a poster, a business card, a Facebook cover, a flyer, a brochure. I mean, anything you could think about, including presentations. So go ahead, go further and conquer. This is a skills transfer program, mentorship Mondays, and I've been your host, John. So if you have any other question, I'm looking at the chat box now. Yeah, there seems to be no any other questions. So I would like to jump back on some work. So thank you so much for taking the time to sharpen your skill and keep using them, because if you don't use them, you lose them. So until next Monday, I'll see you then. Keep learning.